going to guess that either I'm going to drive and Carrie's going to read, or Carrie's going to keep driving and I'm going to read.
I haven't crashed in a few minutes, so I'm good at driving.
You want to keep driving?
And you're good at reading.
I am good at reading.
And you gotta unmake our mistake from yesterday.
I want to point out my favorite parts are ceiling egg, recursive stream on the TV.
That was a big hit. Yeah.
That was great.
And chat exploding when they saw themselves.
They continued after you panned away.
Yeah.
Because you set them on fire.
All right. We're building a Lego.
Yeah.
Stream recursion.
We're gonna build some more stuff.
You gotta do a top-down camera thing.
Nobody knows what it is we're building here, which is fine.
Certainly not me.
Put my voice back towards that microphone in a second.
Tie my hair back. I'm gonna get annoyed at it with Lego.
And there we go.
Times.
Face cam is
ready.
ready.
No.
Did your thing pop?
Oh, I tried to grab the back one on my wrist and then it got tangled in with the front one.
Ah, okay.
My cool jelly bracelets.
Okay, let's
All right.
let's make a thing happen. Molly, if you want a noodle, feel free to do that if that's what you want to do.
I'm gonna be judging art.
All right, you're gonna.
All right, yeah. Art.
Go enjoy that. You've got lots to do.
Oh yeah. Tell us about the Animorph adventures when we come back.
Yep. All right. We left off on step 15, finishing step 15. No, we're starting on step 22. Yeah, that's
whatever it says in the Slack.
Yep. So start on step 22 is what I was told. Yeah, brand new page even. That's cool. All right, Heather. You're looking for 3 bricks. The first brick is dark green 2x3 brick.
2x3 brick. Got it.
And then you're going to need 2 of 2x3 light green brick.
2x3 light green brick.
Excellent. All right. Now the assembly that you're looking at should have all of its. It should be in the same way that it was before. All the half the thing. The left half of the assembly just has places where you can plug stuff into. Right. Essentially, all the pieces are what we would call upside down.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So what I'm going to need you to do is, you see the dark green brick that is already plugged into part of that. It's hanging. It's like extruded above the rest of the assembly. Right. Okay. So right next to that, I need you to orient that 2x3 dark green brick. I need you to orient it north-south, and I need you to place it directly beside the dark green brick that's already upside down on that assembly.
Technically, I've done this.
Great.
Probably not in a way you're happy, though. I think you mean this other thing, so I'll just make some assumptions here. Right. Also, I'm goofing.
Yeah. Okay. Now, north of the green brick you just put down, I want you to take one of your 2 light green bricks that you have, the 2x3 light green bricks. I want you to turn them east-west, so they're landscape format. And then I want you to attach that, one of them north of that the two dark green bricks. So basically, you're gonna snug them. You're gonna take the rightmost 2 pips of that light green brick, the rightmost 2 pips, and they're gonna snug up against the 2 pops that are directly north of the rightmost dark green brick. That was too many words.
Could you rephrase?
Yeah. Okay. So take your 2x3 light green brick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Flip it over so the pips are facing down.
You figured it out what I was doing already.
Yeah. I will need you to install that directly north of the 2 dark green bricks, so that it basically snugs up and doesn't leave any gaps. All 6 pips are going into 6 pops.
All right.
North of those 2 bricks.
Done.
Okay, so now that's a completely flat surface. You're going to just now take your 2x3 light green brick that you have remaining, flip that so the pips are facing down. You're going to do the same thing, except now you're going to do it south of the dark green bricks.
Done.
Right. So what you've essentially done is you've created kind of you made a C shape out of the two light green bricks and the dark green brick, and you snug that up against the ones that were already in that place.
I'm making the shape of a C.
Well, it looked like a little C, and it kind of just snugged into
Are
place.
you sure we both understand that the C goes in the same direction? This is backwards?
Oh, that's interesting. The assembly that you have
Uh-huh.
is there's a little ball joint on one of the ends of the assembly.
Mm-hmm.
Please face it to the right.
It's on the right. It's been on the right the whole time.
Okay.
I just question what you think a C looks like. It's full of waves from my understanding. Don't worry, what we've done is perfect. We can move on.
The letter C. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Never mind. We can move on. Your next step, that's step 22. Step 23. You're going to be looking for 3 tiles. The first tile is a 2x2 dark green tile.
Got it?
Now you'll need a 2x3 light green tile.
2x3. Tile achieved.
And now you're going to need a 2x4 light green tile that has, and hang on, it has 2x3 hollow pips in the top. It does not have 2x4. It has 2x3 hollow pips in the top, but the tile is 2x4 big.
Okay, now I have this.
Okay.
Light green?
It is light green, yes.
All right.
Take your dark green tile.
I have that.
Okay. I want you to, I'm going to do this a different direction. Hang on. Take the light green 2x3.
All right.
I want you to attach it to the 2x4 by putting the 2x3 on the 2x3 tile on top of all 6 pips on the 2x4 tile. 2x3 goes on top of the 2x4 tile and it covers all 6 pips.
Okay.
Okay. Now I want you to take that assembly you've just made and I want you to center it on the 2x2 tile, the dark green one that you have. I want you to center it so that there would be it would be dead center. Let's see. You're going to take your assembly you just made and you're going to put it. You're going to plug it. God, maybe I should flip everything over. Flip the assembly over.
Okay.
The 2 tile assembly over.
Okay.
Take your 2x2 dark green tile, and I want you to put it. I want you to plug it into the pops on the bottom of that 2 tile assembly that you just made. But I want you to leave two pops at the top and 2 pops at the bottom of that tile, essentially, or the north side and the south side of that tile. So this is going dead center.
Rephrase.
Okay. So the 2 tile assembly that you've already made,
Hi.
you flipped it over and you can see the attachment points, the pops, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now take that green tile.
Uh-huh.
I want you to flip that over as well so the pips are facing
Yes.
down. Okay. So now I want you to leave 2 pops. I want you to orient the 2x2 or the 2 tile assembly so it's facing north south.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then I want you to leave 2 empty pips at the top and 2 empty pips at the very bottom. But there should still be 4 pips in the middle because it's a 2x4, right? So you're leaving 2 at the top and 2 at the bottom. And there's 4 in the middle that you could attach this thing dead center to.
Yes.
That makes sense?
I've done it.
You've done this. Okay, great. I want you to take that assembly.
I've done a thing.
That sounds great to me. I want you to take that assembly.
Uh-huh.
It is currently flipped upside down, correct? That you can, what you're looking at is you're seeing all the pops.
Correct.
Right.
Upside down.
Yes. So that means that facing down towards the table, there are 6 pips. Would you agree?
I would agree.
Okay. Now, what I want you to do is look at on the major assembly that we've made.
Mm-hmm.
Next to that green brick that we just placed in the dark green brick we placed on the last step.
Uh-huh.
It's oriented north-south. I want you to orient the new assembly you're holding north-south.
Okay.
and I want you to match the 6. I want you to attach this next to that brick. I don't want you to put it on that dark green brick. I want you to attach to the tiles that are next to it, the dark green tiles that are next to that dark green brick. And I want that to be the 6 pips on the assembly you're holding. I want them to go into directly next to that dark green brick. Would you like me to rephrase?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I want you to orient the assembly you're holding north-south.
Uh-huh.
Okay. The ball joint on the major assembly is facing to the east, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So at the you see how there's a little like 3-pip brick that's kind of half hanging out of the wall of the very left hand side of the assembly?
Yes.
Okay. So I want you to so just to the right of those 3 exposed pops on that brick, there are 2 green tiles, dark green tiles.
Yes.
Okay. So I want you to line up your assembly so that you're taking up the. It's basically so that the 2x3 is lined up to be parallel with those 3 pips, but you're not going to plug it into that brick. You're actually going to plug this into the tiles that are next to it. Does that make sense?
I want to know
Yes.
if it's supposed to bump up to the green brick.
It's supposed to bump up against the green brick.
Up against. Okay.
Yeah.
It does not fit there. I can't make it bump up because it falls into the light green bricks that are above and below it.
Okay. Hang on one second. Okay. I'll try this one more time. On the assembly, the big assembly,
Yes.
there's an area that's all tile right now because you just put some bricks on it. But next to the area where there's bricks, there's actually tiles, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Is that tile section, is it 2 pops wide? Are there 2 pops and then a brick?
Two pops and a brick. Yes.
Okay, so it's 2 pops and then the wall of that brick that we put on the last step. So there's actually it's 2. The row is 2 pops wide. Because the
Yes.
okay, the column is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The column is 7 pips long. Is that correct?
The furthest most full column is 7. Can I describe?
You're not supposed to. I have to try to figure this out.
Okay.
Okay. So the furthest most one, the one that's furthest to the left, is 7.
Mhm.
Is there a complete column of 7 to the immediate right of that first column of 7?
There's a gap of 3.
There's a gap of 3. On step 22, the dark green brick, is it installed directly west of the other green brick?
Yes.
The other dark green brick.
Yes.
Is the there's a gap of 3. Okay, so the 2x3 bricks, the 2 light green 2x3 bricks that you install directly north and directly south. I'm gonna figure this out. Okay, how about this? Let's think about those two bricks. We're gonna start with the north one.
Do you want me to just remove them?
You might have to, but let me just see where we're at with that.
Okay.
So the dark green brick, the leftmost column, all 3 of those bricks should all 3 of those bricks together should finish with a completely flat, like a long flat wall.
No.
Take the top and the bottom brick out that we put in step 22.
Okay.
Please install them so that their landscape and that they are making a completely solid flat wall with
I can't.
you cannot.
I cannot do what you have asked of me.
Those bricks are 2x3, correct?
They are 2x3. They are landscape. You may want to try and describe other parts of this thing
I'm gonna try to. Okay.
because this is not.
Okay, hang on. Let's try this. The south side of the major assembly.
Hi.
Okay. There are 2 green tiles. There's a 2x3 and a 2x2. Is that correct? That you can see.
Can you repeat that?
On the south side, the assembly is still located the same way. On the south side of that assembly, there is a light green. There are 2 light green tiles that have their pops facing towards you.
Yes.
Now, do you see a row? One. You see a row of. Let's see. It's a 1x3 tile.
Mm-hmm.
Starting from the left, so it's a 1x3 tile,
Mm-hmm.
and then immediately left to the right of that tile is a 1x2 tile.
Yes.
Are all 5 of those pops uncovered?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to take one of those 2 light green bricks. I want you to cover the rightmost 3 pops,
Okay.
and then but that brick also covers the rightmost 3 pops that are just north of those 3. Right? So this is finishing flush with the edge. It's not hanging over the edge of this assembly.
I can't.
You cannot do that.
I cannot do that.
Take the green brick, take the dark green brick off.
The one from earlier?
From 22, yeah. Can you do it now?
Okay. You want me to do what again?
Okay, so on the bottom there's a 5 pip long row of light green.
Uh-huh.
I want you to put the light green, one of the 2x3 light green bricks that you have.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to attach that so that it is in pops 3, 4, and 5. If we're going to go from left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Three of those pips are going to go into pips 3, 4, and 5.
From left to right.
From left to right, correct.
Okay.
And but I don't want it. I don't want the brick to overhang the edge. I want the brick to finish flush with the edge.
I cannot do that.
You cannot do that. Are all 3 of those pips 3, 4, and 5 uncovered?
Pips 3, 4, and 5 of the light green tiles on the most south side are uncovered.
Are pips 3, 4, and 5 directly north of that uncovered?
Directly
Yes or no?
north of that, no.
Is pip number 5 covered?
Yes.
Is pip number 4 covered?
No.
1 second. What did I do?
You built last time.
I know,
This
right?
stuff is your fault.
I know it's my fault. I just want to see what I did last time. Oh no.
To be fair, I think someone said a few days ago that what happens on Zeta is the responsibility of all of us.
Yes.
So it's not your fault, it's our fault.
It's all our fault.
Heather,
Hi.
give me 1 second.
Okay. But you started that call.
Yep. Do you see? Okay, so the brick that's covering pip number 5.
Which pip?
Sorry.
Which number 5 pip?
The second from the south, second from the bottom.
Yes.
Pip number 5. And there's nothing covering pip number 4, correct?
Nope.
So pip number 5. That brick that's covering pip number 5 is a 2x2 that has a double outie plugged into the top of it. Is that correct?
Yes.
Can you move that? Can you pick that block up and move it 1 to the right?
1 to the right. Yes.
Please do so.
I've done that.
Can you do the same with its mate that is directly north?
Yes, I can. I was waiting for that instruction.
Great.
All right.
Have you done that?
I've done that.
Okay. So please cover those 6 pips 3, 4, 5 in the bottom row and 3, 4, 5 in the second most bottom row with a light green brick facing east-west.
Okay.
Please do the same with the other light green brick directly north on the north side.
Okay,
You have done that.
I've done that.
Please please face the dark green brick facing north south and fill that 6 pip gap in between both of those two.
I've done that.
Is it make a flat wall along one side?
It does.
That is step number 22.
Cool.
Okay, step number 23. Take the previous assembly that you've made.
Uh-huh.
I
Okay.
see the C now. I
Yep.
understand the C now.
Yeah,
Good.
the C makes a lot more
Oh my
sense now.
gosh.
I thought she was just screwing with
I
me.
was not
No.
well, kind of in the fact that I thought you meant a backwards C, so I was just like making fun of you a little bit.
Yeah,
but
okay.
I thought you were confused about how to write the letter C. I
Yeah,
really
yeah.
did.
All right. I'll wait for my contact lenses to clear. All right. You have a unobstructed 2 wide by 7 long piece of
yes.
tile lower on the left hand side.
Yes.
So what I want you to do is leave a 2x2 at the top and a 2x2 worth at the bottom. That will leave you a 2x6 dead center. I want you to attach the assembly you've made with the 2x6 pips going in that 2x6 dead center.
Can we go over the assembly that I made again just to be
Yes.
sure that it is correct?
Absolutely. You have a 2x3 light green tile.
Yes.
It is installed into the top of a 2x4 green tile that has 6 hollow pips on the top of it.
Yes.
And then that assembly is sitting on top. It is centered on top of a 2x2 dark green tile.
Okay, yes, correct.
Okay, so when you flip it over, there's 6 pips coming out the bottom.
Yes.
Those 6 pips are going to go basically directly beside the dark green brick.
Okay. Done.
No overhang.
Correct.
To the left, I mean. No overhang to the left. Excellent. Thank you. That's step number 23. All right, step 24. You need 4 pieces.
All right.
You will need 2 1x2 tiles that are double outies.
1x2, 2 1x2s.
2 1x2 tiles.
Double outies on both sides.
Yep.
Okay. Done.
You will need 2 2x2 tiles, light green, double outie.
2 2x2.
Yeah.
Sorry, my brain's doing a Jacob 2-2 thing in my brain.
Okay.
It's like, wait, 2 2x2. Okay, yes. 2 2x2 tiles.
Okay.
Now they can get on the ark.
Oh no.
What's the matter?
Okay.
You having a good day?
I'm having a great day.
Cool.
Cool. All right.
Describe it to me.
On the 2x3 light green bricks you installed in number 22. Do we
have all the pieces?
You needed 4 tiles. 2 2x2 double outie, 2 1x2 double outie.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we were beyond that. You sighed, and I thought maybe there was a complicated piece I had to find.
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
Those are the only 4 pieces you need. So,
What am I doing?
so let's take the north 2x3 brick that is currently facing east-west. It's landscape format, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so there are 3. It has 3 pips, and then it has a row of another 3 pips. Right? It has a row of 3 pops and has another row of 3 pops. Correct? You have it's 2x3.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to number them. The top row is 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
The second row below it is 4, 5, 6.
All right.
I want you to take one of the 2x2 tiles, and I want you to only cover with the 2x2 tile 5 and 6, which means that the other two pips will cover 1 hole on either dark green brick.
Rephrase?
So, the 2x3 light green brick has 6 pops, where you can potentially put a pip.
Yes.
From left to right, the top row is 1, 2, 3.
Uh-huh.
The second row is 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Uh-huh.
I want you to take a 2x2 double outie tile.
Uh-huh.
I want you to place it on 5 and 6. Now, when you do that, because that only covers 2 pops.
Okay.
But you get that the other 2 pips on that tile I'm telling you to place will go into the other 2 bricks that are below the 2x3, correct?
Yes.
Great. Okay. I want you to take a 1x2 double outie.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we're going again, the double outie, the 2x2 double outie you just put down is 1, 2, and then 3, 4.
Yes.
Okay. So directly south of 4, there's a space for you to put something. There's an open pop, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So here's how this is going to work. Take your 1x2 double outie.
Yes.
I want you to turn it so it's east-west, so it's landscape,
Yes.
right? Horizontal. Now, pip number 1, I want you to put directly south of pip number 4 on the 2x2. So it kind of sticks out a little bit. So the pip number 2 will stick out a little bit past.
Okay.
Okay. So you have kind of like, you have a 2x2 tile, and then you have like this little like arm that's kind of coming out the side below that. If that was the head, you have this little arm that sticks out the side, right?
Yeah, it sticks out the side in a direction.
Yep. And so that's sticking out to the east.
Yes.
And so what I want you to do is take your other 1x2 tile, and I want you to put it directly south of pip 3 so that it sticks out the other direction. So you're basically making a 1x4 long, you're making a 1x4 long double outie, essentially.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
It's a very popular car model.
Yes. Now, below that, you're basically making the mirror of what you did up above on the north side.
All right.
I need it on the south side. So you basically made like a weird looking cross. A very, very bilateral cross, I guess, an equalized cross.
It's a thick cross in one direction and a less thick cross in the other direction.
Right. So what you've essentially made, is a 2x10 of pips facing up, with in the middle an extra pip facing to the west, an extra pip facing to the east, dead middle.
Yep.
Great. 24.
Woo.
What time is it? 20. Okay, we're still good. We got a little more time. Step 25. You're going to need 4 tiles.
Okay.
Each one of them is light green, 1x2 tile, double outie.
So 4 1x2 double outies.
4 1x2 double outies.
Tiles.
Yep, tiles in light green.
Acquired.
Okay. So directly north of the 2x2 that you set down in the last step,
Mm-hmm.
we have pips 2 and 3 that are empty on that brick.
Yes.
Plug one of those 1x2s into that.
Okay.
Okay.
Done.
Okay. Do the same thing directly south of the other one.
North has to match the south. He's such a copycat. All right.
All right. You have 2 tiles left.
Mm-hmm.
Turn them north-south.
Okay.
I would like you to put. I would like you to fill the 2 remaining pops on those 2 light green bricks that you just put 2 tiles into. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes, I believe so.
Great. So you should have what you should have from what you just put down is that entire 2x3 brick is now filled in with up-facing pips,
Mhm.
and it kind of looks like you have that one column is like it goes 1 2 blank 4 blank 6 7.
Yes.
Great. That's 25. 26. You will need
There's
one.
so many.
You need 1 dark green 2x3 brick.
Acquired.
You will also need 2 wedges.
Uh-oh. Uh-huh.
They are 1x2, and they have 2 hollow pips on the angle of the wedge. Good
And
luck finding
there's
those.
2 of them?
There's 2 of them.
What color are they?
Light green.
And when you say a wedge, we're talking like a door stopper?
Yes, we're not talking a curve or a quarter round or an eighth of a round or anything like that. We're
All
talking
right, I
an
found them.
hard wedge. 2, and they both have hollow pips on top.
Yep.
Great.
Super fast at door stopping finding. Now what?
Do you see the 1x3? We're going to work on the. It's going to be kind of on the right-hand side of this assembly now.
Okay.
Okay. Do you see the 1x3 stack of tiles in light green that we created? That have 3 exposed solid pips facing up?
What direction are they in?
North, south?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Directly to the west of that. Directly to the west of that. I want you to cover with the dark green tile. Or sorry, dark green brick. I want you to cover those. I want you to put it right next to that. So you're going to only be covering a T-shaped 4 hollow pips. You're covering that T shape with this 2x3 brick. I mean, the T doesn't look like a T because it's rotated slightly, but it's a tetromino. So.
Can you rephrase?
Yes, I can. Okay, look at the 1x3 of solid pips facing you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so directly beside that, so snug up against it, I want you to put I want you to orient the 2x3 dark green brick north-south, and I want you to line it up so it matches that same orientation, snug up against it, and push it down so it's snug up against those tiles. It's going to only contact 4 pips total when it sinks down.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now that same 1x3 north-south.
Yes.
There are 2 pips on a lower level directly south and 2 pips on a lower level directly north. One's hollow, one's solid.
Yes.
Okay. I want you to take one of your wedges. I want you to angle the wedge so it's we're going to work on the south side. I want you to take one of the wedges, and I want you to wedge it so the tall part of the turn it north-south, so that the tall part of the wedge is further away from you, and the narrow part of the wedge is facing you.
All right, I think I get what you want.
And I want you to put that on those 2 pips directly south of the 1x3, and I want you to do the reverse, or spin that other tile around and put it the other direction, so it's running off the edge the other direction.
Yep.
Okay, great. Done.
Wait, off the edge?
No, not off the edge. It's on those 2 pips. Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
It's on a hollow pip and a solid pip.
Careful with those words.
I will be very careful. Yes. Are we done?
Yes.
Okay. 5:32. We got a little bit more time. Step 27. You need 4 tiles for this. They're all light green. 2x3 tile.
Acquired.
2x2 tile.
Acquired.
1x2 tile.
One by 2?
Correct.
Acquired.
Another 1x2 tile. All solid pips.
Acquired.
Great. So you have a 2x3 tile, a 2x2 tile, a 1x2 tile, another 1x2 tile.
Yes.
All light green.
Yes.
Great. Okay. Take the 1x2 tile. Take one of the 1x2 tiles. Face it east-west.
Okay.
Directly south of that dark green brick with the solid pips exposed facing up. There should be there's a directly south of it is a row that has 2 hollow pips and another row that has a hollow pip and a solid pip.
Yes.
Okay. So the 2 I want you to cover the second last row there. I want you to cover the 2 hollow pips that are east-west of each other with a 1x2.
Done.
I want you to do the same thing on the north side of that brick.
Done.
Okay. I want you to take your 2x3.
Okay.
Orient it north-south.
Okay.
Okay. Now, directly west of that 1x2 on the south side that you just put down, and also directly west, obviously, then of the 1x3 or the 2x3 dark green brick, there are there's a I want you to line up the bottom edge of that 2x3 tile with the bottom edge of that 1x2 tile you just put down on the south side.
Okay.
So you're gonna, if you put this tile down right now, directly to the west of it, you will cover 5 pips, 5 hollow pips.
Yes.
And those 5 hollow pips are arranged like a backwards C.
Yes.
Please put that down.
Okay.
Directly north of that, take the 2x2 and put it on the 3 remaining hollow pips that are just directly north of that tile you just sat down.
How do you want the 2x2 oriented? North-south?
Yes.
Okay. Done.
That's 27. Let's go a little more. We can get to 28, I think. Okay. I need 4 pieces for 28.
All right.
You need, these are all light green.
Okay.
I need 2 of the following. 1x3 tile. Solid pips.
2 1x3 tiles.
Correct.
Acquired.
Solid pips.
Solid pips.
Great. I need 2 quarter round. So these are the taller version of the 2 quarter round with a step cut out of them curves. They're 1x2 tiles, or they're 1x2 curves. Need 2 of those, flat on each end. They don't have a cut out of them or anything like that, and they're the taller of the 2, which means that they're essentially like a couple of tiles tall, or maybe 3 tiles tall. 3 tiles tall, probably.
Describe again.
So this is a quarter round.
Mm-hmm.
It is a 1x2.
Mm-hmm.
It has a cut out of it. It has a step taken out of the underneath.
Uh-huh.
They're smooth quarter round curve on top, and they are, I believe, 3 tiles tall. I think they're 3 tiles tall. They're not the flatter version of these. There's a flatter version of these, and there's a slightly raised version. And I know we have a lot of the slightly raised version ones hanging out.
Okay, I think I have these.
Well, we'll know when they fit because they'll snug up properly, and we'll know when we get them on.
All
there.
right, sure.
Okay. So what I want you to do is, there are some exposed pips. There's the for all the exposed pips that we have, the southmost row is hollow, 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 solid from left to right.
Correct.
Okay, I want you to take a 1x3 tile and cover just the 3 hollow pips.
Accomplished.
Do the same on the north side.
Done.
Okay, now directly to the east of that, obviously, there was a solid pip.
Yes.
We need to cover that as well.
Okay.
And then above that, just a step above that, is another solid pip, correct?
I see. Yes.
Great. So when you install your quarter round on that, the top should be flush with the edge of the dark green brick. It should not
Yes.
be. Yes. If it is lower than that, then you have the wrong piece.
Yes. I've placed the 2 pieces.
Okay. Have you done all 4 pieces?
There are no more pieces.
All 4 pieces have been placed.
Correct.
That's 28. Thank you very much.
Woo.
Moving on to 29. Now things get super fun.
Oh, this is one. Okay.
Yeah. All the tile stuff is like, ugh. 29, you need 5 pieces.
All right.
1 2x2 tile. This is all light green.
1 2x2.
Yeah, 1 2x2 tile, a square.
And you said light green?
Light green. Yeah, these are all light green. 1 2x2
got
tile,
that.
light green. 2 2x2 double outie tiles.
All right. Done.
Great. 2 sockets. Now I'm going to explain how this works.
Huh?
These are these have a cup on them that can accept a ball.
Okay.
Okay, it's a socket. These are sticking directly off the side of what looks like a 1x2 double high tile. It's not a tile, it's double high, but it's not as tall as a brick. So this is if you were to orient the 1x2 north-south, it is sticking off the west side or the east side. I mean,
Okay.
but sticking off sticking off the wide side, not the narrow.
What kind of pips are on it?
There are 2 hollow pips.
All right, I do have this.
Great. Okay.
I just need the one of those.
You need 2 of those.
I have 2 of those.
Okay.
Give me a second to find the other arm.
Yep.
And it should look the
I see
same,
it.
right?
I see it. Colder? Hotter? I guess that's not going to help since your feed is probably not as fast as
Oh, wait, I found it.
Uh,
I've got 2 Lego arms.
Okay. Yep, that's great. All right.
I was really gonna go into that though. I was like, yes.
I thought it would help, and then I realized very quickly it would not.
Please take your 2 Lego arms.
Uh-huh.
All right, you're gonna take one of them. Do you see the 2x2 dark green tile that's on the very left side of the assembly?
Uh-huh.
There's 2. If you go one step down directly south, there's only 2 pops open for you to put pips into. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. It's in that wider. It's like a 2x2 dark green.
Uh-huh.
And then a step down is a light green piece,
Uh-huh.
and it's 1x2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I want you to put both pips of one of those Lego arm pieces you picked up. And we put both pips of that into the 2 those 2 there, and
Okay.
it should finish flush with the dark green tile.
Yes.
I want you to do the same thing with the other one facing north.
Yes.
They okay, cool. They may be a little proud, they're a little high, maybe, I think.
Huh?
They're a little high.
Yeah.
Okay, so because they're a little bit higher than that dark green tile, that 2x2 light green tile you just picked up, I want you to completely cover that 2x2 dark green tile with the 2x2 light green tile.
Done.
You now have a 2x4 space facing directly up, right? 2x4 pips.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to take both of those double outie tiles that you have, arrange them into a 2x4, and cover all 8 of those pips.
Did it.
That's 29. We can probably go a little bit longer, I
You
think.
think you can get us to?
I might be able to get us through 31.
Don't we
Well,
have-
just maybe an even 30.
Let's try to get through 30. Okay. You need 6 pieces. This
Right.
might actually be where we stop. Yeah. Okay. You need 6 pieces. You need a dark green brick, 2x3.
Okay.
You need 2 1x2 light green tiles. 2 light green tiles, 1x2.
2 1x2 light green.
Yep.
Okay.
You need 2 eighth round curves, 1x2. These are the shallower curves that have a stair step cut out of them.
These are what we did last time.
Well, they're shaped like that, except they are flatter.
And I need how many?
You need 2 of those. And here's the worst part: you're gonna notice a lot in there that are gonna have like slight cuts on the narrow edge, not the high edge, but the low edge of the curve.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want ones that have a cut on them. You want ones that finish flat on both sides of on the north and the south edge, I guess is the way to say, of the curve. These were hard to find.
Repeat?
Yeah. So it's an eighth round. It's basically like a quarter round, but it's been squished, so it's an eighth round. It has a shallower curve on it.
Okay.
They're a 1x2 tile. They have a stair step cut out the middle of them, right?
Uh-huh.
Now you might be finding some that have they have like a little chop cut out of.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right?
I believe I found one of those.
Great. Yeah, we don't want those. We want the ones that are flush, that are flat finished.
I see. I see. You want something that was not made. Oh wait, there we go. I found one.
I know, right? You need 2. If you find one that has a black triangle on it, pick that one up while you're at it too. Big black triangle on one.
Sure, if I ever get there.
I know. I hated looking for these because they look like all these other ones that have a slight cut made out of them. It's so
Okay,
frustrating.
nope, that's got a cut. That's.
I should really have a baggie for those.
That's got a cut. That's a thicker one. These are blue. Thicker one. And these are 1x2.
These are 1x2. Yeah. I'm going to
Oh,
draw.
I found the black one.
Great. The one with the black triangle on it.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw for our Magic the Gathering coaster set. This will be the last step we do anyway. So, and if it is not, we'll just stop right here and we'll pick it up next time. But let's roll for winners for the Magic the Gathering coaster set. That raised some good money, and let's find out who won. Only one winner, everybody. And that winner is... Itomeshi!
Yay.
Congratulations!
I found your other block.
Awesome. Okay, that raised $2,956.25.
Good golly. Thank you.
Was that all the blocks I needed?
You need 5. You need so you need 1 2x3 block brick
Green, dark green.
in dark green. You need 1 of those 8th round stair step curves with a big black triangle on it.
Oh, okay.
You need 2 more of the same piece but are completely blank. They're also light green. And then you need 2 1x2 tiles in light green.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, look at that.
Let's see if I can do this. How fast we can do this. Okay. Your brick, your 2x3 brick, orient north south.
Okay.
I want you to snug it up against the other 2x3 brick that snug it up against on the left hand side. Does that make sense?
Against which one? What color is it? What?
You have a dark green brick that's already in the assembly.
Yeah.
That you can see.
Yeah.
So it's facing north. It's oriented north south.
Yes.
Yes. So I want you to just put it right next.
I've done this.
Okay, great. Directly north of that, I want you to take one of those 1x2 tiles. I want you to turn it east-west, and directly north of the green brick you just put down, I want you to cover the 2 solid pips that are directly north of that.
Okay.
And with your other 1x2 tile, oriented east-west, cover the 2 pips directly south of that brick you just put down.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, now the green brick that we were talking about earlier, not the one you just put down, but the one you're snugged up against.
The dark green one?
Yes. It has kind of a stair-step thing going on where right next to it, there's that 1x3 solid pips that are in light green.
Yeah.
Okay, so these three stair steps are 3 smooth pieces that you've got. I want you to arrange it so it's light green, black triangle, light green. And I want you to cover all 3. I want you to anchor the low part on the 1x3 tile and the high part on 3 of the pips of the dark green brick. So you're making like kind of a neat little smooth slide. All 3 of these things should basically
How big are these pieces I'm putting on supposed to be?
They're only 1x2 tiles.
Okay. And you want me to use a 1x2 to cover 3 pips?
No, you're only covering 2 pips.
Okay.
Orient each one of these east-west.
Yes.
Okay. So starting with the
give me the north one.
Yeah, let's start with the north one. On the green brick that not the one you put down, but the one that's to the east of it. I'm gonna say on the second pip in that row, not the first one, but the second one going left to right. Does that make sense?
I think so.
Okay, if I labeled all these pips, it would be from the north side. It would be 1, then 2, left to right. Then go down a row, it'd be 3, then 4, and then go down a row, it'd be 5, and then 6. Does that make? Are you following what I'm saying?
Not really.
Okay, I'll ignore all that.
What if I say let's say I place them all down?
Yes.
What's left of it?
You're gonna see the 3 leftmost pips still exposed. The dark green pips still exposed.
And there's still gonna be the other place thing we put down.
And the thing you just put down, all that's gonna be exposed as well.
Okay, I think I did it.
So what you did?
It's done.
Okay, you said it was done, so I'm gonna say it's done.
It's done.
That's step 30. We're gonna call it there.
Cool.
All right, put your thing away. I'll put the PDF away. We can move on to the letting us know who won the art challenge, and Molly's gonna walk us through all of that.
Back in there.
Oh, geez. I think we got an hour. I think we
Did we just get an
actually
hour?
ticked
Oh, we
over
did.
one.
We just got another hour.
That's awesome.
Woo!
Can we
Thank
hold ourselves back to normal?
Yes. 1 second.